did I do? I don't know, disconnect the fuel now. Okay, let's go.
Hello?
Hey, hon.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, I know that you're away quadding, but I need you to come home as soon as you can.
Alright, why? What's wrong?
You remember those goons that came up to me last week asking for Nana Fritz's baked bean recipe?
Yeah.
And they said that they were just doing something in the community to honor her legacy.
Yeah.
Remember how I got that vibe, like they were going to steal the recipe and try to market it and make money off of it? I just saw them on the street. They are in our neighborhood and on our street. Can you please get home as soon as you can? I gotta go! They're here! Well, I'm driving, but my car keeps on making a weird noise. And I called the police, and they're gonna go check out the house. But now I don't know how I'm gonna get back home, and I don't know if I want to be home. I don't know what's going on with those goons. My car's about ready to stall. I'm gonna have to stop the car. I'll catch up with you in a minute. Alright, I'm pulled over in some random parking lot, and my car stalled. So I'm not sure if those goons did something to my car. I can't get through to the police. My husband's on his way, but he was on an ATV trip out of state, and he's not going to be here until tomorrow. I tried calling my parents, but they're in bed already. I'm not sure what to do. I may have to sleep in my car tonight. My grandmother has an award-winning baked beans recipe. It is chef's kiss. And those goons wanted to get their hands on it so they could steal it and mass produce it to make money off of it. And that's just not what we're about. So I need to protect that recipe at all costs. It's my family's heritage. And if that means I gotta sleep in my car tonight and protect that recipe, then dagnabbit, that's what I'm gonna do. I've got some stuff in my car. Thankfully, I usually keep some stuff in my car just in case of emergencies. I also have an extra sleeping pad, so I am going to use that. I've got the seats down. I'm in the back of my van. I've got the windows covered. Those awesome window coverings that my husband made last winter. I've also got my day pack here in the car. So I might have, or I think I might even have a stove in my day pack. So I think I have some stuff in my day pack, and I have some blankets and a couple of travel pillows and a sleeping pad. So I think I can make this work. It is very warm tonight. It was in the 90s today. It's still in the 80s, and it's 10 o'clock at night. So the sleeping pad I'm going to be using is the Trekology A-Luft UL80. And it's not my go-to sleeping pad. I just bought it because it was real cheap on Amazon. I keep it in the back of my car for, hey, situations like this. And I also bought the inflation sack for it. So thankfully I'm not going to have to blow this up because it's pretty thick and it would take me forever. So I'm just going to use the inflation sack. Okay, I've got a bed. I've got a couple of pillows. I've got a couple of blankets. I've got water. We usually keep water in the car for our dogs. So usually keep things in my car that I forgot I keep in my car. I've got 2 USB powered fans in here, which are going to do me pretty well tonight. Because, you know, as Ali Sheedy said in the Breakfast Club, you never know when you may have to jam. So it's always good to have what you need to be prepared for situations like this one. So I am all set up. I am on the Trekology A-Luft UL80 mattress, blown up. I even have a little sleeping bag liner, and I use it as a bed sheet for my sleeping pads because, hey, why not have a little luxury? I've got my pillow right there. Over here, I've got plenty of blankets. I've got towels. I've got water. I've got light. Right now I've got some cool air blowing through here. I've got everything I need to make it, and I'm going to be all right tonight. Now, if I needed to and had the ability to set up a tent, I'd be using this tent. I keep this tent in my car. It is a Sierra Designs Meteor 2. And it's a great tent. I'll put a picture up here just to show you what it's like when it's set up. I used it last week when we were on the Appalachian Trail and camped at Big Meadows Campground. And it's a great tent. I actually ordered the Sierra Designs Clip Flashlight 2, but the place that I ordered it from ran out of Clip Flashlight 2s and sent me this instead. So the Clip Flashlight 2 is a $150 tent, and the Meteor 2 is a $250 tent. So I'd say I made out pretty well. The Clip Flashlight is also a front entry tent, and I much prefer side entry tents. And that's what this is. All right, I'm all set up for bed. I guess the last thing to do is to go to bed. So I'll see you in the morning. Good morning. I am back in my day use mode. The parking lot that I was parked in gets very busy in the morning, so I kind of had to get out of stealth mode ASAP to not draw attention to the fact that my car had been there all night. So I actually moved to a different place in the parking lot. I talked to my husband, and he is on the trail of the goons. He is back in town after a great ATV trip with his buddy, and he is hunting those goons down, and hopefully he'll bring them to justice. I think I'm going to make myself a cup of coffee. Like I said, there are a lot of people around, but they don't know nothing from nothing. They don't know I was here all night. So I'm going to make myself a cup of coffee. And I'm turning some air on because it is hot. It's going to be another 90-degree plus day, so don't mind me. Ready to go with my stove, my water, my cook pot. Let's fire this baby up. I figure while I'm waiting for my coffee water to boil, do something that's survival related, and that's to go over the 10 essentials for hiking, for day hiking. So I'm going to go through them really quickly. Here we go. Extra water. Extra layers. That's my rain jacket. It lives in my day pack. And not only is it good for rain, but it is an extra layer if I get cold. Navigation. This is my compass. I am a beginner in learning compass, but I usually do have a map of some kind, either on my phone or paper map, and it's always good to have a backup. First aid. This is my first aid kit. Not too big, but it doesn't need to be. Sturdy shoes. Oh, I may have failed at this one, but I knew I wasn't hiking today. Normally I do wear trail runners. In the winter I wear boots. Today I got my Crocs on. You can hike some trails in Crocs, but I wouldn't recommend them for anything too technical or difficult. Snacks. Always keep extra snacks in my day pack. That includes electrolytes. Way to start a fire. Usually keep my lighter. Sometimes I also have a flint and steel, but not all the time. Sun protection. I gotta admit, I don't always put on sunscreen, but I do live in New England, and we do have a lot of trees, and we don't do a lot of direct sunlight hiking, but I probably should carry sunscreen. But my extra layers, my handkerchief, and my buff all live in my day pack, and they are also good for sun protection. My bivvy, which I forgot to pack, so it's not in my day pack, it's actually at home. I'll have to insert a picture of it, but it's actually a bivvy slash tarp slash sleeping bag. Oh yeah, almost forgot number 10. Knife. Let me show you my knife. Now in my multi-day pack, I keep a tiny little Swiss Army knife. But in my day pack, weight is not as much of an issue. So I have this. This is the Camelus carbon-tied titanium. I don't know anything more about it. I'm not much of a knife person, like some other stealth campers. But this has been an awesome knife for me. I've had it for a number of years, and it works great. All right, water's ready for some coffee. Yeah, it's what I use. I'm not fancy. A little bit of powdered creamer. Yeah, just a little bit. Yeah, just a little bit. It's a little hot. Might need to let that cool down a little bit. Unfortunately, my breakfast options are kind of limited. A little bit of licorice, sardines, pistachios. I don't think I'm hungry yet. So the good news is I've talked to my husband, and he caught the goons. He used his highly trained canine dog, Emma, and she helped him hunt them down. Didn't get very far with the police, but I'm very thankful for my husband. He's on his way to come and get me now. So I guess that about wraps up this adventure. I want to thank you guys for coming along. Hope you enjoy your day. And as a bonus, I'm going to leave my Nana's baked beans recipe in the final part of this video. Enjoy.